Well, hello, everybody, and good day to you wherever you are. This is Old Goldwings Podcast number 5. Well, it looks like I had some pretty receptive replies on some posts I made over at the Old Goldwings forum on Facebook. I actually posted the fact that gas prices are rapidly rising once again and still going up. I have an 83 Interstate, which has the 5-gallon tank, and at this time, August 3rd, 2023, it's $4.04 for mid-grade gas. And that's what I run all the time. Anyway, so what can you do? At one time, not too long ago, I was paying about $1.50 for a short while. So go figure. I guess it just depends on who's in office, I guess. But that's a whole different story, so let's get away from that. Thank God my bike gets about 217 miles before it completely runs out. And don't ask me how I know that. And as a side note, that only happened once. And that's if I don't hot dog it around, you know. And good tires and maintenance is the best you can do, I guess, to continue to get any kind of decent mileage. All right, people in the forums, they seem to always ask, where's a good place to get such and such parts for my Goldwing project? And I've kept really good notes on all the places I've gotten parts from, whether it's OEM stuff or good aftermarket items to get me going. So on this podcast episode, I'm going to list some of my go-to established places online that I've had really good luck with, and included fast shipping, of course. And first off, can't even talk this morning. I haven't even finished my coffee, so sorry about that. Just take good notes. Get you a legal pad and write down everything you need and where you found it for future reference. And when I was looking up everything I needed, I went online to as many forums as I could find on my subject. And I made notes of what people found to make the job easier for them, plus any specs needed to complete the job at hand. So here we go. The first one is Babbitt's Online. They're located just north of me, actually, here in Michigan. When I was completely going through my 83 Interstate, I attacked it in different categories. And by that, I went for the suspension system first, front shocks and internals, and then to the rear shocks and internals, and then on to the brake system, front and back, you know, and so on and so on. That Babbitt's is good for parts. I got quite a few parts from them, parts I never thought I could actually get for that old of a bike. But that site is also good, like I said, for blow-ups. You can get categorized areas that you're working on, and then you click on that particular area, and it blows it up and gives you a nice detailed picture of all the parts available or not, and then you get part numbers, which are updated. So that's kind of nice. That's my kind of go-to site for that kind of stuff. So when I want certain parts, I look up the suspension. Boy, I tell you what, I just cannot talk this morning. So when I look up, the suspension blow up and get current part numbers off of that, I really go for the OEM stuff. Yes, it is more expensive, but it will last a good long time, and you are assured of a good fit with no surprises. Trust me, I know that for sure. Plus, if they don't have the right part, you can grab that part number and head on over to eBay, which is my secondary place for getting any parts I might need that, little specialized parts that some individual might have. But you'd be surprised at the OEM parts you can get there, and sometimes the person selling it has no idea what it's for, and I've had that on a couple of occasions. And they just included it in with a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff not associated with a motorcycle, plus the places I did order from on eBay were quick to ship, and I had a nice rapport with them through emails all the way to when I got the actual parts. So another place I go to is Fifth Gear Parts out of New York. They have a great used parts inventory of items that you just can't find anywhere at the moment. And I have gotten some items from them, and it was fast shipping and well-protected shipping material too. And another place for good quality brake parts and reasonable prices, plus, again, fast shipping, is Brakecrafters. These guys are great. These people are out of Ohio. They know their stuff, and if you email them with questions, they will get back to you fast for any answers. And their brake rebuild kits are very well packaged. All necessary items are compartmentalized for ease of installation. And just an all-around good place to get stuff, brake-related, that is. Another place I use is Spiegler. These people are out of Ohio also. You just give the information on your motorcycle type, and it will take you to the area just for your bike. In my case, it was braided brake line kits for the front and back brakes. And they were specific for my 83 Goldwing, and they fit perfectly. Another nice thing about these lines is they have turnable banjo ends, so you can adjust the angle as it fits on your bike. You have color choices too, and there's a lifetime guarantee, and plus it's DOT approved. And another place online I went to was TS Moly. These people are out of Texas and have been around a very long time. They deal with oil well systems, high pressure systems that really need good protection as far as greases go and what have you. But I was told more times than not to check these guys out. And for my final drive splines and output spline at the drive shaft, I used this. Plus, I emailed some questions to them, and they were very responsive, in getting back with me. So the stuff I got, as a side note, was TS60 SG spline grease. And again, I'm going to have links for these sites, so check that out. But it's designed to lubricate all kinds of spline shafts, motorcycle drive splines, U-joints, swing arms, starter drive gear, bushings, pins, you name it. And it's formulated with synthetic based oil and 60%, which is good, 60% moly denim disulfide. Say that real fast 3 times. Disulfide. It's highly adhesive and will not fling off or dry out under accelerated conditions, which is exactly what you want for that final drive. And it's not cheap, but it lasts a good long time, and literally a little goes a long way. Trust me. You only need a little bit to coat those parts, and you're good to go. Let's see here. My go-to place for anything fuel air is, of course, Randakks. Now, these really nice people are out of Florida, and they actually have a couple of operations depending on what parts you need. So I've emailed them with quite a few questions before, and they got back fast with answers. So when I rebuild 80 to 83 Goldwing carbs for myself and my customers, these are my go-to people. Yes, a bit expensive, but the O-ring parts involved with the rebuilding are top-notch Viton brand, so they're heat and blended gas resistant for the long run. If you want specific items, they have that too. Fast shipping every time I deal with these folks. You can't beat it. I mean, I've dealt with them quite a bit. I've done I'm up to 26 carburetors now, and I got a 27th coming in from Milwaukee, Wisconsin here next couple of days, so I got to get back with them. So, these are just a few of the places I wound up getting my parts from after a lot of investigating on reliability, fair pricing, and shipping speed. And since last November, which was 2022, when I started my rebuild project on my bike, until this date, I'm doing this podcast, which is August 2023, I've had 0 problems with any and all parts I've received off the internet. No leaks, no runs, no errors, as they say. Yep. So it's nice just to get out there, jump on the bike and go, and not have little oil spots anywhere, and also have the bike running really smooth with a smooth ride. You can't beat it. You know, you get what you pay for. The eBay parts I've gotten that others just can't or don't have at a reasonable price or cheap shipping method are many. Get a current part number, head over to eBay, and just study the person's rating and how reliable the shipping is, or reasonable, actually. And that's the way I've done it, and I've had zero problems with anybody I've dealt with. Anybody on eBay where I go, or where I got my odds and end parts, I'm talking about OEM parts the particular seller has. And again, some of them have no idea what that part is for, obviously, because of the pricing, or even really worth. So the majority sell it for way below the actual resale price. Hey, you just never know. So I've had just zero problems with people I've checked out, and I see they've got a good record. And a lot of them just don't know. You can tell by the pictures they make of these parts. You know, some of them are kind of roughed up, but they're still in the original packaging. And the ones I've gotten, I've had, they come out perfect. So, who knows? But I hope this helps all you do-it-yourselfers listening to this podcast right now. And it's a start anyway. See on where to get what you're looking for. So I have spent countless late-night hours scouring places for the parts I needed. And it's worked out great. So don't forget those specialty tools also that make those specific tasks easier to get done also. I know when I was doing my front and rear shock rebuilds, I needed deep-nosed, 90-degree turn internal snap ring pliers. These were like about 1.5 inches long nosed pliers. And I got them on eBay and found a pair that was normally going for $22 and I got them for $6, and it was the exact same brand plus free shipping. Again, you just never know. All right, well, thanks for checking out my Old Goldwings podcast. Please subscribe so you know when the next one is out. Also, don't forget, I do complete repairs on all 80 to 83 Goldwing carb assemblies. Free insured shipping back to you as always. You can check out the link below for more details on that. Also, you got to go check out Old Goldwings forum on Facebook. Just do a search for Old Goldwings, and it'll take you right there. You just got to answer a couple of simple questions so that they know you're not some kind of bot or fake person trying to get on there, or spammer or whatever. Anyway, that's my go-to place for questions and answers. A lot of good people on there. I've been on there long enough to know there's certain people on there that really know what they're talking about. And I take notes and use that for later. So look for the links below of everything I just talked about. And until next time, be safe out there, people. We'll see you later.